Evening, David. Oh shit, forgot to bring my microphone up. Here we go, great start. Right. There we go. Alright. Yeah, evening, David, welcome in. Just gotta wait for a few others to turn up, if there is anyone. Get rid of that. Get my volume. Right, bring that down. Okay. Is my yeah, okay, good. Alright. How's your day been? We've got a like already. Thanks very much. Ooh. Bit warm in here. Actually, give me give me a second. I'm just going to go and open the doors up for a moment because I'm getting a bit too hot. The doors were closed, but now I need to open them up to let the let the cool air in. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh dear, that's better. Got a nice breeze blowing in now. Oh dear. The only problem with that out there is when you go to the outside, you got gardens on the opposite side, and they got kids, and when they play, all they're doing is just constantly screaming. I had to tell them off the other day, tell them to be quiet, because all I could hear was them screaming like all the time in the garden. Plus, they've got another child who just sits on the floor and he just bawls his eyes out, crying and screaming all the time, and that adds to the noise the other two are making, and it's unnecessary. You know, back in the day when I was out playing in the street, if I made too much noise or something, my mum would come out and say, "Right, in you go. You're not going out till tomorrow now. You're making an idiot of yourself. All the neighbours are looking through the curtain, and come on in. If you can't behave, you're not going to stay out there any longer." But all these people out there, oh, they're just letting the kids run around screaming, crying every single night in the garden so far. Every single night. Bloody annoying. Hey, Renee's meowed in. Evening, Meowster. Got 2 mods in the chat now, look. The mods are in before everybody else. Well, we know now that if anybody comes in trolling or anything like that, they can be booted straight out, because now Renee and David are here. We've got the mod squad in charge. How's things, Renee, right? Did you see Centre Strange's video earlier on? He's got a new video saying things are going to change. Things are changing on the channel. Yeah. Good news about the job, wasn't it? I'm happy for him. That will help out, a little bit more. Alongside him doing YouTube and everything else, that will help him out with a bit more cash, on the money side. Only 6 months though, but hopefully, you know, it will lead to something a bit longer. I'm hoping it does anyway. Terrible down this end. Absolutely terrible down here. You send off for loads and loads and loads of work. No one gets back to you. You're chasing things up with no responses. And you've got people out there that legitimately want to work and can't get a job. And there's loads of people out there that don't want to work and they expect to get everything from doing nothing. It's a sad, sad state of affairs right now. It really is. Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. Good evening. Hope you're well. You obviously got the message in the GC. How's things with everybody? Your mum? You? All good? I know, it doesn't make any sense. But as I said before, I think they'd have to pay me more to work there, Dave. So if they get someone from school, they can't work behind the bar. But what they want to do is pay them less so that they can balance the books. So they don't have to worry about the costs of their overheads and everything else. The only thing is they've got to take time out of their schedule, as I said before, and train them up to the standard that I can do coming in like that at the snap of a finger. It is silly, it really is. I just don't know what the answer is. The only answer I've got at the moment is to keep pushing, keep, looking for things and, see what comes up out of everything that I do. Not too bad, thanks. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm not surprised Strange Tunes are going to move to our night time. Yeah, they'll have to change now with this new job. But he's going to do every day of the week, I think, now. That may be Monday to Friday. I don't know about Saturday, Sunday, but unfortunately I won't be about on Sunday because I have commitments with family. So I'll drop in and say hello, but I won't be staying very long if that's the case. Mum's good. Nephew got taken to hospital, was attacked with a knife, got stitches in the back of his hand. Oh my God. There's a lot of that going around at the moment, isn't there? We had all that down here a few weeks ago and further back as well. Kids all fighting on the seafront with knives and things. Adventure Island, I don't know if you know it, in Southend on the seafront. If you Google it, you'll see exactly what it's like. Big theme park we got right on the seafront. And some kids ended up fighting in there, and there were families and young children and everything all being, pushed around because they were out for the day. They didn't expect all that to happen. And they had to close off a section of the theme park for public safety. And then they had another couple of times down the seafront itself. They had to get all the public into the pubs and lock all the doors. Again, for public safety and stuff like that. So it's ridiculous. The only thing is, if you're going to be stupid enough to live that life, you've got to accept the consequences that come with it. And you've got no one to blame but yourself for being a part of it. So the question is, do you want to do it? And if you do, then you accept the consequences of your own actions. All your actions have consequences, and you've only got yourself to blame. That's how I see it. Hope he's doing all right, though. Hello, Jay. Evening, sir. Welcome in. Yeah, it was his so-called mate who drone he smashed a bottle over there. Oh, sorry, it was his so-called mate who done. He smashed a bottle around their other mates. He got taken to hospital too. Friend of mine, we were out in the high street one day. He'd had a few drinks. I'd gone one way, he'd gone the other. He found a vodka bottle lying in the street, and he picked it up and he shouted my name, and I turned around and he threw it, and it went. I went forward and it went over my head behind me and smashed. And just at the time that he done it, there was a copper coming down the road, so he got pulled up, and I watched as I was walking back. So I don't quite know what happened, but it wasn't anything I did. He was just he just threw it. It missed me and smashed on the ground. All I heard was this copper like, "Oi, you, wait there!" And yeah, he got held up by the copper. That was years ago now. We hadn't had a falling out or anything. I'd gone off and left him to walk home to the Kersal, which was towards the bottom of the town by the sea, along the seafront. And I turned off left to go down the side road to walk back to, mum and dad's where I was living at the time. And he's there trying to explain his actions to a copper who's trying to arrest him, I think. It was quite a funny moment of the evening, actually. What's the latest? Oh, nothing much, Jay. Nothing much to report at all. Strange live and me live at the same time. Don't know who to watch more if that happens. Well, I would suggest a dual tab, Renee. Side by side. You do yours with Strain's stream next to that. That way you get the best of both. The quality of your content, and we get to watch Strain as well. I don't know if that's that's ever happened, has it? Have you ever been live at the same time that Strain was live? I think you did once or twice. Yeah, I think I remember. Because I was watching you, I think on Twitch, and I think Strain was streaming on Twitch, YouTube, maybe Kick as well. But so I think, yes, it probably has happened a couple of times. Yo, Romek's in. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Well, good to do, chat. I'm only doing that once. I'm not doing any more. The guy who did it got arrested. That's good. What did he get charged with? Assault with a deadly weapon, I suppose. Carrying a knife, and probably some other charges as well, I bet. You watching Raw tonight? No. I'm gonna have an early night and catch it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning if I'm up early, because I've got meet my dad 12:30. He's got to take his car in for a service. My mum's got to take one of her neighbours to the doctors because she's got to have the stitches out from a small operation she had the other week. Then we're going to make arrangements to meet them somewhere. So after early morning, if I'm up early, as I said, or when I get back in the afternoon, I may, catch up on it. But no, it won't be. It won't be tonight. It won't be tonight. I'm not staying up till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning or later to actually just watch it, because that will end up being a long day for me, and I'll feel like crap in the morning. So we got what good, bro? Oh, it's been all right. Robert, just been trying to edit some videos down. I've got a bit of an issue with my DaVinci at the moment. It's not saving files as a video once they've been edited. I'm getting just a white page, and yeah, it won't show as a video. All my others saved, and then I tried another video earlier on, and that didn't save at all either. So I don't know what the problem is right now. But apart from that, all good. Just trying to keep the channel going with content. Yeah, while I'm looking for work. So that's my main function at the moment. Just arrived home, ship mood, and now I'm here sitting to you live. Have fun. Okay. Yeah. Days ain't brothers, eh? In case you're wondering what I've got here, one of my favourites. Cheaper to buy it in the shop than it is in the pub. £3.85 or just over £4 in the pubs, maybe more depending on where you go, which I would refuse to pay. But in the shops, it's about £2.50 a bottle, something like that. So, yeah. Newcastle Brown Ale. Absolutely beautiful. It's brown ale, 550ml, bigger than the other bottles that you get in the shops. 50ml bigger. And it's 4.7. So it's got a good body on it, and yeah, it's got a good body on it, and it's a very tasty drink. Straight say he's transferring over to have more walkthroughs. Has he got the job? Yeah, I watched the video earlier on. As I said a few moments ago before you got in, Romek, it's good. I'm happy for him. Even though it's only a temporary position, 6 months. Hopefully it will lead to permanent, but it will take some stress off just relying on YouTube. He'll have some extra money coming in for the family on top of what he gets per month for, running his YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm hoping it goes well for him and he goes and gets a bit more of a permanent position from it. But we'll have to wait and see after the first 6 months and then see what the update is. But yeah, it's going to help him out, quite a bit. It depends on the pay, though, doesn't it? I mean, all fairness to him, he didn't discuss, the pay. He didn't discuss what the job was or where it is, which is totally fine because you don't want to give too much information away because of certain people on the internet. Don't want people randomly turning up and going, "Oh, is Strain here?" Or giving his other name or something. And they'll go, "Oh yeah, we got someone here. What's it about?" And it turns out they're just there because the identity of the business has been revealed. So I can understand him wanting to keep that private. But yeah, as I said, we'll know more in the next 6 months. So, but yes, it is going to be more beneficial for him with money and stuff on top of his YouTube earnings as well per month, which is what I said a moment ago. He's a very private person anyway, from what I can tell. You ask him a question on YouTube, yeah, he'll answer it. But there are certain things, like all of us, that we want to keep secret and private. I mean, there's a lot of people on the internet at the moment doing a certain job, like debunking and things like that. And there are people out there that will even though you want your identity kept safe and you don't want your details given out, you know, people can find your details and they will, out of spite, expose you, you know, in a non-private way, which is what's known as doxing. So basically they'll give your name, your details, and other things out online to hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. And after that, what can you do? It's out there, and you know, you don't know who's gonna come to your door, you don't know who's gonna do what. So that's why people want to remain private, and I can sort of respect that and understand it at the same time. You know? But some people are shits, you know, they just do it because they want to be, you know, thinking they're the big man and everything else. It was done by SS Sniper Wolf and another guy, I can't remember his name, a few years ago. And was it JJJ something? I can't remember. Let me Google it. Jax Films, that's what it was. Yeah, the YouTuber was named Jax Films, and Sniper Wolf once went and put a video out saying that she was sitting outside his house, apparently, and she was filming the house, and she didn't do any blurring out, nothing. All the front house was exposed, everything. And when the video went out, she got into a lot of trouble and tried deleting it. But by that time, the damage was already done, you know, because he was worried about people turning up to his house. He was worried about, you know, his family's protection, the unpredictability of people, and that is the damage that can be done if somebody reveals your details that you don't want, you know, revealed. So you can see why now people want their identity, you know, kept on a private basis. Do you believe GTA 6 dropping this year? Well, if they cancel it and delay it again, that is going to be the end of people's, you know, happiness with Rockstar, and it's going to be a rapid decline because they've done it, I believe, 3 times already, and now we have a supposed release date of November 19th, 2026. So we've got another 7 months of waiting to see if it actually drops on that date. But we also have a potential rumour of it being delayed once again due to bug fixes, missions not being finished, and other potential problems. If that's the case, then Rockstar said they'd probably remove it and bring it out in early 2027, say around about January, February, something like that. But I'm hoping that they, you know, stick to the November release, because if they do this again, delay it and bring it out later, people are going to lose faith in Rockstar. They've already lost faith in Ubisoft and a few other developers. Yeah, Rockstar got hacked again. I just saw a report on that earlier on. They said it's nothing too bad though. They're not worried about that, but still hacking is not good. But the people who hacked them have threatened to release all the data and all the stuff that they got online. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But if Rockstar do delay it again, yeah, I think people will just won't be that interested in GTA 6, even when it does eventually release. So Rockstar need to do themselves a favour. If they've delayed it 3 times, They need to have the full, polished, finished game with no bugs, no issues, nothing, ready to release in November, and do it on the date that they said they're going to bring it out. If they weren't going to bring it out after the third time, when they delayed it before, what they should have done was put a message out, instead of putting this same message out over and over and over again, when they delayed it 3 times already, is just put a post out and say, due to unforeseen circumstances and issues involving parts of the game, we have decided that we are going to indefinitely suspend GTA 6 until we find it's the right time to bring it out. And it's a game that you will get, that you'll be happy with no issues, no bugs, no crashes, no glitches. But we will not specifically announce the time that this game is going to be coming out. So please wait for our next report. Something like that. It's, too many times they've held this back, delayed it, said it's coming, delayed it again. No, I think they should have just done a report and said, indefinitely suspended, look out for future reports and we'll keep you updated on the game's progress and development. Easy. It's an easy way out. Then when you do release it, you've got everything you need in the game, everything you want in the game. It's finished, no bugs, no glitches, no crashes, no issues, nothing. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on the matter anyway. Yeah, it's a shame Rockstar got hacked. Yeah, but everybody's out there doing it now, aren't they? I hope they catch and prosecute them, to be honest, because this shouldn't be happening. Happy birthday to your niece, Romek. How old is she? What's the age for her birthday today? Tammy. I was looking forward to GTA 6. I ain't anymore. I ain't buying a new console to be able to play it. I think you can play it on Series X or S. PS5, PS5 Pro, I believe. 32. Oh, okay. Well, I hope she has a great day. Or had a great day, depending on what the time is now. It's 8:05 in the UK. So you're in India, aren't you? I think. I got PS5 Pro last year. Oh, cool. PS5 Pro. Yeah, if I had the money, I don't know if I'd buy one or wait for the PS6. I mean, I got my consoles slowly. A few years ago, I bought the Series X. That was when I bought myself. But previous to that, I waited for reductions and things. I had a PS1 when I first started playing games. I got a PS2 after for about £12 from a guy I knew in a shop he had. There's no longer there. A PS3 I got for £3. I got it all wrong. A PS3 I got for free. That's what I meant to say. From a friend of mine. He gave me it along with about 5 or 6 games. Then I bought a PS4 off him for £200. I paid him £50 a month for it. I haven't got a PS5 or anything yet, but I'll wait till they come down, or I possibly may not even get a PS5. I don't know yet. Or maybe get a Slim, if there is a PS5 Slim anywhere. Really not sure. I've got all the Xboxes, right up to current gen. I've even got the original black square one with the plug-in pads, the very, very first one that ever came out. 2 Wii's. I think I've got a Mega Drive or Saturn or something up in the bedroom up top. Got an Amiga 600, keyboard, external disk drive, everything. What else have I got? A Nintendo DS, original Game Boy, and a few others. I got quite the collection. They were going to go in here, so they could be displayed up in there. But this is filled up with all books and stuff that I've got up there now. So yeah, it's got to be worked on soon. I'll try and get a range where I can show off my games as well. Like if I got that 4 up there, I might get something else to put alongside it. And put the consoles in there. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. But I will be turning this room around a little bit more in the coming weeks. I got PS4. My mate has a PS5. Alright. PS4, is that locked to 30 seconds? 30 frames per second whenever you play anything. That's what I heard. A game's 30 FPS on PS4? I'm not sure. My nephew's got a Steam Deck. Got games on there that can't be played. Next stop a PC. That's cool, David. Are you getting a full spec one? Or are you going to get one that's just good enough to run the games you want to play on it? Because they can be expensive, can't they, if you want to get a high end. 10:04 for me. Oh, so you're 2 hours ahead. Okay. You living in the future, you probably own PS9 in advance already tucked to it. No. I don't think so. I'm not that lucky. I'm not lucky enough to get, gifted, review copies and things like that. I haven't got that far on my channel yet, but hopefully one day. I got a PS5 Pro as a gift because PS4 getting outphased, so my family got PS5 original at there. Oh, cool. Nice. So you got given it. That's nice of them. Hope you enjoy it. Never played on one, so I can't really tell if there's any difference, in the 4K quality or the frames per second. I know frames per second depend on what monitor you've got. If you've got a 60 Hz or 120 Hz, things like that. But I'm not entirely sure, how PS5 runs. I don't know how we'll ever afford one. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. I ain't got the money for it. I could probably outright buy one now. I got the money. But if I did that, that would be all my money gone. I'd be skint. So it's not worth it until you, you got the money and you can really afford it and have enough left over for yourself as well. That's the way I've got to work right now. Reserve my costs and stuff. Oh, Jay's off. Okay, thanks for coming in, Jay. I'll give you a ring or a text in a little while. I've got a 4K TV with a VR and PSSR. Oh, the VR headset. PlayStation something remote. Is that right? PSSR? Not sure. Oh, PSVR, you mean? Yeah, that's right. 4K TV with a VR and PSVR. I think that's what you mean. The Doghouse. What's on 8 o'clock? Any movies? Fast and Furious 7. Darkest Hour. Good film. Romancing the Stone. Oh, God. That film's every time there's nothing on. That film ends up in the TV listings. Bloody thing. The Magic of Lemon Drops. What the heck is that? When Lolly's Aunt Gert gives her 3 magical lemon drops, she gets to experience what her life would have been like if she had lived her unfulfilled dreams. If that was the truth, then I'd take all three of them and go back and get all the women that I never got. Forget all the women that I've had, and then go back and, do things that I never did, and, get to where I would have been, where I'm not now. So, yeah. What's on sports? Oh, Man United versus Leeds. Let's see if we're losing. Yep, we're losing. 1-0. 11 minutes gone. Fuck's sake. Did you watch the new... I know you did. Yes, I did, Tammy. It wasn't bad. I just don't understand what sort of timeline it's in. Is it a remake? Is it a whole new film? Is it a part of a film in between something else? I don't know where it sits in the timeline, but yeah, I did watch it. I've given up on the Scream films. I'm so bored with them now. It's the same thing over and over and over again. It's like someone dresses up in the Scream outfit, ghost face, whatever they call it. People get murdered, no one knows who it is, and then there's a big reveal at the end, and boring. Boring as hell. Can't be doing with it anymore. It's basically a part 3. A part 3 of where? Are they doing it in like a style of the Friday the 13th and things like that, where you got Friday the 13th part 3 or something, and then the next film is a continuation of... I don't know. I'm lost. It's the third one, I think, because Freddy was in the original. Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I gave up on a load of them ages ago. What was it? They did a sequel to one as well, didn't they? Was it I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? And then the one before that was I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh, Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh, okay. I got you now. Yeah. Do you remember Nightmare on Elm Street? When do you remember Johnny Depp, young Johnny Depp being in that? That was crazy. And also, has anyone seen a film called... It was really good, called The Deadpool. It was one of the Dirty Harry series movies. It was really good, and Jim Carrey had a cameo role in it. Liam Neeson was the main character, and Liam Neeson had acted alongside Clint Eastwood, and Clint Eastwood was the main character of it because it was one of his films, the Dirty Harry films. But that was a great film, especially that remote-controlled car chase that they went down the San Francisco hills and stuff. But that's borderline impossible anyway, because there's no way you can drive a remote-controlled car while being inside a real car and chasing a car in front of you with the little remote-controlled car in front, because you wouldn't be able to hold onto the wheel with your left hand driving and operate, the car going forward with the remote control, because you've got on the right hand side, you've got left and right, so you have to use both hands to use the remote control. So it's a bit of a how are you able to do that sort of question and have a triple car chase during the film? But there you go. I think the best car chase I ever saw and the best style of stunt driving that they did was in a film with Robert De Niro, and it was called Ronin. Don't know if anybody's ever seen it. Ronin, it was called, Ronin. It has got an amazing, amazing car chase through the streets and narrow roads in that film. Absolutely insane. And a bloody great film as well. Really good. Another one you should check out is a movie called The Score. That's really good. Ed Norton, Robert De Niro, and a few others. Absolutely brilliant film. Amazing film. Another one of my favourites. I think they released in order. I haven't seen part 2. Yeah, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer was the sequel to the I Know What You Did. I've seen them both. I think probably that's about as far as I got, apart from watching that other I Know What You Did the other night. I went ahead and watched Jurassic World Rebirth, and then I watched come on in you go. Oh, what was that? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I think as furthest I got was the one. Yeah, the new one. Oh yeah, I was saying I watched Jurassic World Rebirth. I can see why they call that the weakest one out of the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park films, because it wasn't the best, even though it had some good stars in it. I watched the Superman movie as well, Superman 2025, the David Corenswet one. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty good. Where are we? I watched Scream 7 at the cinema. One part had me laughing. I'm not surprised. They're getting worse, those films now. Not only are they the same all the time, they're just... I don't like them anymore. I just don't like them anymore. DiCaprio's first film was Gremlins 3. Really? Let me have a look. Oh, Sid Crofter's died. Creator of HR Puff and Stuff and Land of the Lost. Mind you, he's 96. He's had a good life, hasn't he? I didn't even know there was a Gremlins 3. When the hell did that come out? Dawn of Desmond? What? When did that come out? Oh, it's 2026. I might have to check the... No, Gremlins 3 don't come out till 2026. Look. Oh, hang on. It is 2026. When? Hang on. Did that release? Oh, it's coming out no... Oh, my God. How's that for irony? Look. Let me show you this. Gremlins 3. Look at the release date. Next year. That is exactly 1 year after GTA 6. Oh my God. They couldn't have done it better. November 19th, 2026. GTA 6 supposedly releases. November 19th, 2027. Exactly 1 year after GTA 6. Gremlins 3. Oh man. I can't believe it. Exactly the same date, 1 year after GTA 6 releases. Shall we, if there's a trailer, does anybody want to have a look at it? Let me know in the chat if you want to have a look at the trailer, and I'll bring it up. I'll cut the portion out of the stream if it gets copyrighted when the stream ends, because that's not hard to do. I just do it in YouTube Editor and cut that out, and then save it again. But if you want to see that's depending on whether it does get copyrighted. But if anybody wants to see the trailer, David said okay. Let me know in the chat. Tammy, Renee, Romek. Anyone else? Oh, Critters. Critters was a great film. I loved that. I loved those when the little balls were the aliens were rolling around. That film was great. And when the space people came down, the space exterminators that were there to try and kill all of the critters, that film was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I might have to go back and watch that again. It was so good. I might have to go back and watch it again. One of my favourite films was in black and white, and it was Night of the Living Dead. I think it was about 1968, maybe something like that. And it was one of the films where a coloured guy was the main actor, and it was brilliant. It was an absolutely brilliant film. I loved it. Looks like something the cat coughed up. Critters movies are brilliant. Yeah, they are. They're great. I loved them, Tammy. They're amazing. Let's go ahead and check out the. I'm going to put the. Gremlins 3 trailer up. I'm intrigued now. Oh wow, Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates back in it again. I'll tell you what, in Gremlins, the first one, that Spike, he scared the crap out of me. It's just the way he looked and that white Mohican thing that he had on the top of his head, and he just looked evil. That was the best villain in the first movie, Spike. He was just so nasty and evil and horrible and they did it so well. They really made Spike, a really, really good villain. Right, let's take a look. 1 second. What's that there? He hasn't seen it. Oh. Tammy, I might have something to show you in a minute as well. You like the paranormal, don't you? And so do a few of the other groups you associate with. I found a team on Facebook the other day. As I was scrolling through, I wasn't specifically looking for something. It's a team called Pitch Black Investigations. And I'll show you in a minute if I can find it. They claim to have had a door open. And if you look at the video, you can easily see, explanations for it. The team don't seem to be that big on YouTube. They got 160 something, I think, subs. I might be wrong. But they've only got about 40, 50, 60 views on their videos and things. But this one video, yeah, it was... no, you can easily explain it. Or you can ask questions about it. But if I can find it, I'll show you in a moment. Right, Gremlins 3. Is this a proper trailer? Let me have a look. Oh, right. That's not a real one. Actually, I don't even know if these trailers are real. Concept, reboot and legacy sequel. Dawn of Desmond official trailer. Yeah, I don't trust these. Steven Spielberg teaser trailer. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to play them because if I do, and this is a fake one or a concept or fan made or something like that, I don't want to be, showing off something I think is going to be a trailer for a new film, and it turns out to be some sort of deep fake or AI or some crap like that. Let's have a look at the Pitch Black investigation. All their videos, there we are. All their videos from social media should be on YouTube, shouldn't they? Unless they only upload some to some and others to the... Yeah, that one from Facebook is not on here, and I'm not able to find it. Unless I try Googling it. Let me try. Google. Ah, here we are. Found it. Is this a video though? I found it. All right. Hold on, Tammy. Let's share the screen. Right, Tammy, I found it. Right, check this out. Critters 3, awesome. We're 2 down now. Fucking idiots. Right. Let me put this shit on mute for a minute. Right, let me see if I've got sound first. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's put this on share. Okay, Tammy, this is for you. This is what I found. Now, okay, this red door is apparently the door that opens. Now, watch this and let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, now down here, I don't know if I'm down here below the door where that grey flooring is. Right at the back is where these investigators are filming from. So this is just a camera facing those red doors. All right. So let me know what you think of this.
There? The door. Oh, the door's open. Fuck off now.
That's on record.
The door's open, mate.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong with that video. I left a comment on their Facebook channel comment section the other day, and I asked them certain questions. Tell me what's wrong with that. I'll give you a couple of minutes to... I've got my messages set to 5 seconds. Right, the light inside the door. Yeah. But what's also wrong with that? Look, I'll play it again.
Oh, the door's open. Fuck off, innit?
That's on record.
The door's open, mate.
The door's open, mate. No, it's not the guy talking. That's not what's wrong with it. Right, so the door opens, okay? The door opens, right? I'll tell you exactly what my issues were with this video, right? Just can't stop sharing now. Right, that video, okay? I'll tell you exactly what the problem is. A, they're filming at the door and the door opens, okay? 2, he stands there going, it's the door's open, mate. Fuck off, the door's open, mate. I got it on camera. So, yeah, you got it on camera, but you didn't go towards the door either. You didn't push the door around and go outside and have a look. And also, where's the camera footage for the other side of the door when it opened? There could be somebody on the other side slightly pulling it open, then running off. So it makes no sense that they can put that down to the door opened on its own. It's like, no, it didn't. Because you didn't have a camera angle on the other side of the door, camera footage on the other side of the door. You didn't check to see if anybody was there. Your cameras were facing the door as it apparently opened, and you didn't even go to the door to check it out. If people are going to be doing paranormal videos and you want to try and document legit evidence for the paranormal, why haven't they done any of the 4 things that I've just asked about? And I left a comment on their channel as well, asking this. I said, where's the camera angle for the other side of the door? Someone could be round there pulling it and running off. You're filming facing the door, and you didn't even go and check it out when it apparently opened. And then all of a sudden they're going to say, the door opened, mate. The door opened, mate. Do you see that? So, yeah. Prats. I'm not going to knock them too much for it. I mean, I don't know how old their channel is or how long they've been doing investigations for, but like Tammy said, I would have gone in and checked it like I did in Bodmin when the door opened in front of me. I ran straight in and called out. Yeah, because you got to rule out the fact that one of their friends is behind the door, opening the door. So if you get to that door quick, you're going to catch any funny business going on there, aren't you? Because he's going to be behind the door and he's going to get caught. You haven't done anything. You haven't got a camera, as I said, camera footage for the other side of the door at the time it happened. You didn't go to the door. You just said it opened and you're filming from the outside of the door, the other side. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You know, most of these people, they won't go to the door for a fair few seconds. And Tammy will know what I'm about to say without, you know, me having to say any more. But what they'll do is they'll make a big hoo-ha about the door opening or something like that. You know, and when they run to the door eventually, which is given the time for somebody who's actually, you know, pulled the door and ran off, when they go out with the camera and they go, oh, who's out there? Turn to the right. That way, the person on the left is able to go, ha, see ya, and he's run off and hidden in another room now. And then they go, oh, left, look, there's nobody there on the left-hand side, look, and the door just opened. You're fucking having a laugh. You really are. You're having a laugh. No one ever films either side really quickly to show there's nothing funny going on. That's how they fake videos. Where is that, Tammy? Where have you got that, Tammy? Where have you got that?
When he's in that sort of inside left channel, cutting in his right foot. Whack. It's going over.
Oh, Tammy, I saw a shocker today. Have you seen Mike at Real Evidence's channel by any chance? Real Evidence Paranormal. on my channel. It was at a fort that was closed at the time. Let me have a look. Go to channel. What's it called? What's the video called? Oh, check that out later on. There was it'll aggravate you a little bit, but you know when these underqualified paranormal teams get found by somebody who thinks their house is haunted, and they ask them to come and check it out. Well, this is one of these videos, and they're underqualified. They haven't got the knowledge or the ability to investigate someone's actual property. And with all the apps and all the stuff they're using and the false positives they're getting, I think it's made the person who was a bit worried about what was going on in the house first a little bit more worried about, you know, something that's not really that bad. And he's got some other ones on there as well. But yeah, go check him out. He's got some good stuff on there. Good content. It's on my shorts. Let's have a look. It's on your shorts. Left leg or the right leg? Joking. Right, let's have a look at your shorts. Where are we going? Doing the shorts here, lad. Hey, you shorty. Captain Thunderpants. Shadow figure. Is that the one? What do you all think this could be? Is that the one? The very first video I done. I found one called Shadow Figure. What do you think this could be? Unless the very first video is at the bottom of all the shorts. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, hang on, let's have a look. I'm going to share the video. Share it out there, lad. Hold on a minute, what's this? What was that? Why did it click on the other? Right, hold on. There it is. Let's go back. What on earth is that? So it goes left to right, and then back. And then what's that in the corner down there? That's weird. That's good. Hope it's not, unfortunately, like pareidolia or something. You know, like light reflection or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but if it is something, then yeah, you got a good catch there. It's definitely unexplainable to me at the moment. Oh, it's 20 to 9 already. We'll go till 9 o'clock. And then I'll end the stream. No, I tried to recreate it and I couldn't. What did you do to try and recreate that? Because the shadow looked very small. I mean, if everybody else is tall and that shadow's small and it was caught on the camera in that corner. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but it's a good catch. Looks interesting.
Sure. Bugatti is passing the swallow, not being of the required standards.
My neighbour's cat Socks is watching you. Watching you with me. I've got mine somewhere. I think she's either hiding under her little box down in the corner there, or she's gone out or come back in and collapsed somewhere down the bottom by the stairs or somewhere. I had someone walk behind to see if it was their shadow, and it didn't even show up like that. No, because a shadow of a person walking past you would have cast a bigger shadow from the light source. So I can't quite work out why that shadow is so small. And I also don't know what that black sort of thing in the bottom left corner was. Once that small shadow went left to right and then back, there was some sort of like left-hand corner thing that sort of showed up there as well that looked a bit what's the name of it? Looks like there's a bit of artifacting down there or something as well. I can't quite explain it. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued as to what that was. The best I got was EVP. Don't know if I've still got it on my Audacity. If I've even got Audacity on here. No, I think I took it off. I might have it. See. Oh yeah, I've still got it. Let's see if it's saved. If it's saved, I'll play it. If you can all hear it. Update. Okay, I'll install the update for it first. Okay. Next. Desktop shortcut, no thanks. Install. Alright. Just running an update, so I'll wait till that's finished. It was a high open window. Was it? Oh, okay. That was at the 5-minute drive from my home. Oh, cool. Yeah, that EVP that I got. Yeah, it was strange. I got it from my old workplace. I asked 3 questions, and there was me, a friend of mine, his partner, and their 2 daughters, and we were the only ones in the place before I locked up. And I said, I've always thought there's something strange, in the place where I was working. I've had some strange things happen as well while I was there. And I decided that I was going to sit with them and do this EVP. So when I asked a question, I had a gap in between and none of us spoke because there's silence in between. And on the very last question, I actually got a word, and it was only a no, but it sounded like the voice of an old man. And I still to this day can't figure out how I got it. Because as I said, none of us faked it. We all stayed quiet while I asked the questions. So I said, stay quiet while I ask the questions, and then we'll play it back. And this voice come through at the very end. So at launch. Let's see if I've still got it saved. Where's my list? File, open. If I haven't, it'll be on my voice recorder from my phone. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that though. Where's the search? No, okay, it's obviously not there. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but I'll do it anyway.
crosses, Calvert-Lewin, they've not dealt with it. Midfield, Casemiro and Agate is not a pair that works together.
Permissions.
There's no sort of subtlety in there. There's no play. So Bruno Fernandes is going to have to go back into that midfield too.
Yeah.
And that's the front. 3 and 4 little glimpses here and there, but not enough.
Microphone.
Great service either.
Now while using the app. Nearby devices. I don't need that. Right. Where's the list?
Sure. Get very restless.
Okay.
Oh shit! Don't tell me it's not saved.
Almost a perfect first half. But Leeds United hearing boos around Old Trafford. Lissandro Martinez.
Shit, it's not there.
After Sanaka was in, will that be the defining moment, or will the link that links be?
I think I lost it. My voice recorder has oh, there it is. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, hold on. I've still got it, thank God. Right. Let me put it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I really don't, but. Right, is there anybody here who wants to leave a message? Did you live here?
Sky, for even better. With delivery?
Did you die here? Did anyone get a little... What is your name? Did anyone hear that little whisper? I don't know if it came through.
Going in.
Did you die here?
Warbear's spirit, it's spice of joy.
Yeah, it's probably not loud enough to go through the mic. I'm going to have to see if I can enhance the sound. There isn't a way to enhance the sound unless I put it into my actual editor and play it back through that. Anyway, it's on there. Look, it's the one that says you'll get a... I can't see it now, but it's on there. So I'll put it into the editor one day, and I'll see if I can get it to enhance the section of the sound, and then I'll play it back through that. I'm just wondering why my Audacity thing didn't keep it.
When you need those prices on brands you love, Kate's dealing with meetings, deadlines, and a banging headache. Luckily, Panadol Extra Advanced tablets are made for people like Kate and others who want effective pain relief that's more powerful than standard paracetamol.
It may even be in one of the other files. Anyway, I'm not going to do it now, but if I find it, I'll do it next time on my I'll do it next time through the Audacity, and I'll enhance the sound on the clip. All right, we've got 10 minutes. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about before we finish? Just give me a second. I'm going to go and get some water, and then I'll be right back.
It starts small, doing what you can when you can. It's just one change, followed by another, and another, until you wake up refreshed. Find your step. And realize that incremental has become monumental. Be yesterday with Garmin.
I found her.
You proved off at Leeds United. Absolutely brilliant in that first half. But it might well have been one or two more as well. Look at it.
Monkey.
Goals tally 0.19 for Manchester United, over 2 for Leeds. In fact, that is the biggest XG that Manchester United have conceded at home in any first half.
She just come in.
Liverpool were 4-0 at half
Hey.
time there in October 2021 and went on.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
After 5. Yeah. United delayed, it's only 2.
Little cameo on a live stream. You
You
gone live?
You got runners, you got energy.
Hey, you gone live on the chat. The cat on the chat. Gone live with the cat. How can you deny that wee face?
Yeah, very much so. He's making sure the defender's not getting a clear header on it.
Go on then.
Very aggressive. Is it a foul? No, that's tackling against the brilliant start by Leeds United.
Yeah, bless her.
I don't know, United.
Last one out of all the ones I've had.
So that was 1-0, and Manchester United.
Sadly, I lost all the others one by one. One went missing for 5 days, as I said before, and I could not find him at all. That was one of my original ones. And then the lady over the road told my dad where she'd gone, where he'd gone, sorry. And unfortunately, he was found deceased just outside around the corner from. I was literally seconds away from finding him one day. And my dad took him and buried him in the back garden for me. The second one, she had a thyroid problem, but she was doing really well. And she had a fit or a stroke or something, I think it was. And she passed away. So she's in the back garden of my mum and dad's place now. The original second one I had, I found her inside the dirt tray once. She wouldn't come out. So I picked her up to clean the dirt tray out, and she just collapsed on the floor. And I couldn't get her to walk or do anything. And she was just laying on her side looking at me. And I put her on the footstool behind me. And I was with her until she passed away. I had her on a little pillow, and I took her around to her mum and dad's a little while after and put her in the garden as well with some little, what do you call them? Orchid flowers in there as well. And that's the last one. Little Binksy. She's the last one that's out of the 4. The 4 of mine, anyway. So yeah, she gets spoiled a little bit. I sort of feel guilty though, because the other cats I didn't really spoil that much, but then they went into having, like loads of treats and all like being spoiled. They were well looked after and well loved, but they're all in their own individual little ways, aren't they? So not all of them like being spoiled, but this one, she's a spoilt little madam. Now she's the only one left. Yeah, thanks, Dave. I'm not going through it again though. Once she's gone, That's it. No more cats, no more animals, nothing. Yeah, I think they sense, that they're not here. But she's done marvelous, since the others have all gone. She got back to it pretty quick, goes out, comes in, has something to eat, goes to sleep, does her normal things, and nothing really fusses her, bothers her too much. My neighbour's cat comes, sees me every night. He stays here snuggled up on the sofa. He has 3 legs. Oh, he's lost a leg. Oh, what a shame.
We know your friends and family come first. Tesco Mobile.
I did have a picture. See if I can find it. It might not be in here. It might be saved on my it's saved on my my other hard drive. I've got pictures of the previous cats and things that I had. I think I've got some on here as well. If I can find them, they haven't gone down to. I got some really good ones. I took some really good pictures back in the day.
Oral B. Whiter, faster, stronger. Get whiter teeth in one day.
That's one that my mum and dad adopted. I don't know if you can. Let me turn it. Can you see that or not? It's the glare. I don't know why the glare's so much. Right there, sitting in a bucket in the garden. He's a funny little thing. His name's Milo, but we call him Scally because he's a little bit of a scallywag when it comes to slightly when I turn it. Yeah, that's the problem. Let me see if it works with. No. It's the light glare. So you can't. You always get a big light glare. I don't know why. It happens with phones. It's weird. Maybe it's better to do, in the daytime when when you got the natural light and things. You don't get so much of a glare as you do when you have the big. It's a bit like the one I just showed you. Cute though. When we went to Turkey, there were cats everywhere. Turkey last year, and this woman had a sunbed, and when she came back, one of the cats had jumped up on the sunbed on her towel, and it had curled itself up right at the top in the crease where the headrest goes up at an angle like that. And she couldn't get on her sunbed, so instead of shooing the cat off or anything like that, she just left it there and went to the sunbed next to her because it was empty. But yeah, they get everywhere. They nick your spots and everything. Yeah, Socks is cute. I love cats. I don't mind dogs either. I've got nothing against dogs. I've just been brought up with cats. I've never owned a dog. If I did have one, there's no room for it in here. I've got a big room, but obviously, it's not a pet house. The landlord let us get away with, you know, cats and things, but it's not big enough to have a dog. But if I did, well, basically what I was saying was that the hallway there is very narrow. There's not much room down there, and then I've got a set of stairs going up to the top where my flatmate's part is, and everything else. But if I did have a dog, then I would have a husky, like a wolf dog type thing. I absolutely love them dogs. Absolutely love the wolf dogs. There's a YouTuber I follow, the Apex Hound, and he's got two of them. He's got one is a dire wolf, bit like what they have in the Game of Thrones, and the other one is a big husky wolf dog. I think the dire wolf Inuit. I think that's an Inuit that he's got. That's called, what do you call it now? The other one's called Loki. The other dog, Indigo. I think it's Indigo. And they are beautiful, beautiful dogs. My sister used to have an Irish wolfhound, but she hasn't got him anymore. When we used to go round to the house, he used to knock on the door, and all you'd hear is this sort of thing, and you'd see this whacking great dog, and it would be feet on the ground, jumping up with its feet on the door, and literally the dog stretched to the same size as the door. All you saw was this whacking great shadow of this dog. And when you opened the door, he'd come out and he was soppy as a sack. Absolutely daft as a brush. It was funny. But yeah, she didn't keep him for she couldn't keep him, unfortunately, so he had to be rehomed, I think. But he was a lovely, lovely dog. The fur on it though was weird. It was like wire wool. It was so rough. You know the scourers, those little metal ring scourers that you use, and they come apart the more you use them. That's what the fur was like. But he was absolutely stupid, that dog. Got very excited easily as well. Yeah, wire wool. That's exactly what it was like. The fur was so dry and rough. It was unbelievable. My friend has a Rottie Alsatian pup. Crossbreed, is it? Rottweiler Alsatian cross. Never heard of that one. What do they call them then? Because when you have a cockapoo, it's a cross between a cocker spaniel and a poodle, isn't it? You have a Springer Doodle, which is a Springer Spaniel and a poodle cross. Yeah, I don't know what you call them. A friend had two Leonbergers. Oh. Nice. All right. What I'm going to do, can't remember. She's lovely. Yeah, I don't know what to call it either. I mean, if you're looking at a Rottweiler and Alsatian, I mean, what do you call it? A Rotsatian? A Rottatian? Oh, I don't know. I'm just guessing names now. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, if you don't mind. I've done an hour and a half. I've got a few things to do as well, post-stream. So let's just go through the names. Tammy, David, Renee, Jay, who's no longer here, but he's been in and gone again. Romek, don't know what happened with him, but I appreciate you being here tonight and supporting the live. Anybody else who's in the background, thanks for being here and supporting, even though you didn't interact or chat or anything, but that's not a problem. And some of you I will see in the week, hopefully, if Strain starts his new streams again, depending on his new schedule. The rest of you I will speak to either in the group chat at some point or back here again next Monday, same time, same place, and we'll run it back like Jey Uso does, and we'll do it all over again. Yeet! Anyway, have a great night, everyone, and take care of yourself out there in the world at this time, and good night. And now I've hit edit instead of end stream, because now YouTube's updated and changed all this stream again. End stream is up the top. Oh, I swear I'm losing it. I swear I'm losing it. I was with my dad the other day and I was having a pint, and he asked me to get him a half, and I almost took his half as well. It was only when he looked at me I realised that it was his drink, and I went, oh, sorry, pushed it back again. I'm losing the plot. Anyway, catch you later. Night, everyone. Keep safe out there in the world, as I said before. And I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now. End stream is up top. There we go.